Proceedings in the new trial of Egypt's ex-president Hosni Mubarak have been adjourned now following the presiding judge's withdrawal. He said he felt unease in reviewing the case. And Mubarak went to court again over the killing of protesters during the Arab Spring in 2011. He had already been sentenced to life behind bars, but an appeals court later overturned that ruling. The original trial, which began in August 2011, seen as a symbol of change in Egypt, but many supporters of the revolution are frustrated by the sentence they said was too lenient. The retrial is at a time when the current president, Morsi, is facing mounting protests himself. He's accused of betraying the Arab Spring and only pursuing the interests of his Muslim Brotherhood. And amid the chaos, clashes are on the rise, with Coptic Christians facing increased violence. They're saying the police have done little to protect them, as Beltrue reports.
Days after a brutal assault on Egypt's main Coptic cathedral, activists and opposition leaders meet to discuss a response. Many of them, like Tony Sabri, a Christian protester who was trapped inside the church, say they're still in shock.
They attacked us from everywhere, even from the street next to the gas station by the cathedral, while police hurled insults at us. Civilians bombarded us with Molotov cocktails, glass, rocks, rubber bullets and live ammunition, and the police protected them. There were bishops fainting from the gas.
The nation was shocked on Sunday at bloody scenes of Egypt's security forces firing tear gas and birdshot bullets directly at mourners gathered at St. Mark's Cathedral here behind me, one of the main churches to Coptic Christians. President Mohamed Morsi's promises to investigate and his alleged comment saying that an attack on this cathedral was an attack on himself has done little to satisfy the Coptic Christian community. With divisions deepening between the two religions, many fear that the worst has yet to come. In the aftermath of the attack, Coptic Pope Tawadros II criticised the president for failing to protect the cathedral. Members of the clergy present at the scene also demanded answers.
The cathedral has never been attacked before. Who were the people outside the cathedral? And why did the police not even attempt to intervene? Why didn't they arrest one single person?
Heba Marayev, Egypt director of Human Rights Watch, agrees government neglect is contributing to rising sectarian turmoil.
Part of the problem is the way the authorities respond to incidents where there's violence between Muslim and Christian communities. There's a long history of impunity for sectarian violence and a failure to really acknowledge that there's a serious problem. The reason Sunday is such a worrying precedent is that we saw images of the police siding with people who were throwing stones or sometimes shooting at cathedral grounds.
Leading member of the ruling Freedom and Justice Party, Dr. Amr Darag, admits the police behaved unprofessionally, but claims the state is not to blame.
The Christian community has been suffering from the behavior of the previous regime. You find all the time people trying to ignite the situation, trying to cause chaos, trying to spread violence as part of the efforts to bring down the revolution. So it is very likely that these forces are behind this, and we would like to know who is behind this and bring him to justice.
Despite these assurances, with only 2 prosecutions for sectarian violence since the revolution, many believe the new Muslim Brotherhood government is continuing the Mubarak culture of impunity. In the meantime, thousands continue to demand justice for the cathedral victims. And Christians like Tony say they will continue to protest until the government acts. This is Beltrue for RT Cairo.